Welcome back to the channel. This video will be packed with potential short squeeze plays to watch going into next week. I'll be going over GameStop, Mullen Automotive, and multiple other tickers, so definitely stick around and watch this entire video. I'll also be discussing a AI penny stock trading just around 1 cent that just had a celebrity post their robotic dog on their Instagram. This is the same stock that just had their robotic dog star on a Fox show just earlier in the week. A celebrity with around 20 million followers posted a picture of her with this robotic dog from this company that is trading at 1 cent. This post received over 150,000 likes. Guys, this is the same stock that had a very big run last week. With 330 million volume, the stock did run up 50%, over 50%, then it dropped 20%. But guess what? Today it is trading up 20% again. So it didn't even have a big pullback and has already recovered, has a lot of momentum. This is definitely an AI stock you have to pay attention to. In this video, I will be discussing a $2 AI penny stock. Will this one disrupt healthcare, replacing traditional surgeons with robotics? This is a company that had a very big run, and then they had an offering come out that, made the stock dip in their price. And I said, is this the bottom? I actually called the bottom at $2. This one actually spiked up to $2.50. It's currently trading at $2.50 after they closed an offering. Actually has some other updates as well. This one did hit a high of $4.37 intraday before closing at $3.19 on May 22nd. They had a big run, had very good news on one of their trials, and this one, hit a high of $4.40, like I said, and then it dipped down to $2. I actually called the bottom out at $2 because of the offering, made the stock price dip, and now this one is at $2.50. Definitely a long-term AI healthcare stock that could potentially be replacing traditional surgeons with robotics. Definitely a long-term play here that you want to watch. Ticker GME. GameStop Corporation, currently trading at $24.64, is to report earnings and guidance next week on Wednesday, which is June 7th. If they are positive, there could be a very big squeeze. The company has initiated cost-cutting initiatives and headcount reduction over the course of the years to increase operational efficiency. Now, guys, a lot of people are saying that this one will have bad earnings. It isn't the most positive quarter for GameStop in history. Analysts believe that GameStop's revenue in the second quarter will come in at over 1.38 billion, a decline from the previous quarter's 2.2 billion, but this decline is understandable since the fourth quarter is the biggest period for retailers. The report will be in line with what it made the same quarter in 2022, the previous year. So, if they do have a surprise earning, this one obviously is a highly shorted stock, but a surprise earnings could trigger a potential short squeeze. So definitely one to watch going into next week on Wednesday. And, can this one hit $30 before the earnings even come out? But obviously you could do put options if you really have a strong belief that the earnings will decline. But if there is surprise earnings somehow, this one could have a very big squeeze. And keep in mind, with history with GME stock, this one has a strong community. So, the public can, it is a meme stock, but it's not really a meme stock anymore because they do have a strong balance sheet with over 1.4 billion in cash and short-term investments. They also have no debt apart from a low-interest unsecured term loan that came from France's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The live short interest percent of the free float is almost at 20%, so a very highly shorted stock. Definitely one to watch going into next week. We have this, and shorts have increased their short interest percent of the free float, currently at 21.3% of the entire free float. Live short interest is at 57 million. So obviously if the earnings are worse than expected, they are going to short this stock like crazy. But if there is some kind of surprise earnings and they beat expectations, we could see a potential squeeze here. Like I said, this has a strong community with this stock, so anything's really possible. We've seen it in the past, so we'll have to see what happens, but this is definitely one to watch. Talk about ticker Mullen Automotive, ticker MULN, trading just around 75 cents. If you look at the live short interest percent of the free float, we are at 25%. This is highly shorted. This one has been in a downtrend. They even had a reverse split back when I was covering it, and it's already below $1. So obviously shorts are going to try to keep pushing this one down. Will this one slide all the way to 50 cents? It's possible, but if they do get some very good news or some catalysts come out, this one could have a very big squeeze as well. It's definitely possible. We've seen in the past. All these short squeeze plays are very high risk because most of these companies are just high risk in general. They're heavily shorted, everything like that. But, something to keep an eye out with this one is it will probably go in a downtrend unless there is a big catalyst come out. So we are looking for a big catalyst. it looks like shorts are continuing to increase the short volume. And, you know, this one could continue to go up. Cost of borrow average is just under 200%. Cost of borrow max is at 388%. But, you know, this is just definitely one you have to watch because, you know, you never know. There could be some very big catalysts. The company's been silent for a very long time. So does David Mitchery have some kind of big PR coming up? Or will this company get bought out? You know, there's a lot of things possible. But, you know, either way, is highly shorted, could see a very big squeeze with a big catalyst. So definitely one to put on your watch list. So guys, 3 days ago, I did cover this one. As you can see, it was trading at up here at 75 cents 3 days ago when I covered it. I said there's a good possibility that this one does go to 50 cents if there was no catalyst. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. This one is, you know, down like crazy, but the short interest percent of the free float has went down. So they have returned around 2 million shares according to Ortex just recently. And the cost of borrow average has went down, so they are returning shares, probably taking some profits here, obviously, because, you know, the stock did go down from 74 cents all the way to 53 cents. So is this where we can see push back to 60 to 70 cents? Obviously, we need a catalyst, or this one could even go down further, but this is a very volatile stock right now and definitely one to watch right now. Obviously, this one did have a reverse split very recently in order to stay compliant with the NASDAQ, and now they are in a tough spot because they're trading at 53 cents and they need to get the bid price to $1 and stay with that for at least 10 plus days to regain compliance with the NASDAQ. The company hasn't really issued a big PR in a long time. They've been pretty silent, so this is definitely one that needs some kind of news or catalyst very desperately. WLDS, Wearable Devices Ltd. One of their biggest products is the Microbot, which is an add-on to the Apple Watch where you can basically control your phone without, you know, basically using the nerves on your wrists and everything like that, and control your phone, you know, just by having the wristband and basically moving your fingers, making finger gestures and stuff like that. Very good for presentation, stuff like that. I have multiple videos on this stock. I actually covered this one when it IPO'd around $4, and it had tanked all the way down to like 50 cents, 45 cents, 50 cents, really bottom out around 46 cents to the 51 cent range. And then we had some very big news. You know, I do believe this one was shorted pretty good as well. And then they had some news that shot the price up, you know, like crazy. So this one is up 86% in the last week, up 303% in the last month. And I actually called this play at $1. I actually called this in a video, and this was after it was already up 150% after announcing the Microbot for the Apple Watch is now available for the pre-order. So this is what made the stock jump up. Called this one at $1.12. I was saying, will this one hit $5 to $10 once their products hit the market worldwide? Although I would expect, you know, this one to have a correction and, you know, maybe pull down a little bit after this big run, but who knows, maybe not. But it's not really confirmed that Apple has a partnership. That's not actually confirmed, but, you know, it is possible that they could get bought out or have a partnership like that. We'll just have to see what happens. As you can see, I called this play out at $1.12, and as you can see right here, the stock is trading at $2.02 as of right now. So definitely put the notifications on and like the video because I am calling some really good plays here. You tend to stick to small caps and penny stocks, mainly under $5 and sub penny on this channel. But one of my top growth stocks for this year was PLTR, and going forward, I said $20 plus by year end. This was my price target. This was back on February 15th, 2023. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at 6K_investor. You can message me there as well and give me stock ideas that you want me to cover. I don't want to promise that I'll cover every stock that's recommended because I have a lot of people that do want me to cover certain stocks, and I don't want to, you know, guarantee that I will cover them. But, you know, I always do look into the stocks, and if I think they're worth an update and I think they have a lot going on, I will put them on my channel. But no guarantees because I don't want to promise something that doesn't get posted. So just keep that in mind. But I said PLTR $20+ by year end is likely with this momentum. This was back on February 15th. On February 15th, this stock was trading at just around $9 or $10. As you can see, February 15th right here, this one is trading at $10 and is currently trading at $16. So definitely one of my best growth stocks, is doing well. Definitely follow me on Twitter. Ticker mbot, Microbot Medical Inc. Will this stock disrupt healthcare, replacing traditional surgeons with AI technology and robotics? I call this one at $2. as you can see right here. Some shares hit a high of $4.37. Keep in mind this one has went down to $2 a share. It closed on $3.20 on May 22nd, 2023. 3 days ago, the company also announced a 1.4 million direct offering at $2.20 per share. This actually made the stock go in a downtrend and currently is trading at $2. Could this be the bottom? That $2 could very well be the bottom for the stock. This was about a week ago, and guess what? It went from $2 to $2.55. So hope you guys did bank on this play with me. Actually hit a high of $2.58 for the day. We still have a lot of hours left in the trading day, so definitely one you need to put on your watch list. This is a potential long-term play in the AI sector, in a very good sector that could this be the Tesla of the robotic healthcare sector? We'll have to see, man. This could be a long-term play. Definitely one you have to watch very closely. H.C. Wainwright and Company reiterates Microbot Medical, ticker mbot, to a buy recommendations. Fintel reported on June 6th, which was yesterday, H.C. Wainwright and Company reiterated coverage of Microbot Medical trading on the Nasdaq under ticker MBOT with a buy recommendations. Analysts' price forecast suggests a 303% plus upside. As of June 2nd, 2023, the average one-year target for Microbot Medical is $8.16. The forecast ranges from a low of $8.08 to a high of $8.40. The average price target represents an increase of 300% from its latest reported closing price of $2.02. Actually, it is currently trading at $2.50 as of right now. Keep in mind that this company just closed on direct offering. They do have a little bit of funding right now, but they do require a lot of funding as they are losing millions of dollars every quarter, but they are an aggressive growth company. And, if they do have a chance to replace traditional surgeons with AI robotics, this is a very big sector to get into. It is the future. And could this be the Tesla of the AI automated healthcare and robotic healthcare sector? Analysts are giving this around a $10 plus forecast for the year, but with any kind of FDA approval or more study or more success with their trials, any PRs like that, this can easily jump to $5 to $10. So this is definitely one that has a lot of potential in the long term as well. Another stock we have to talk about, one that I just said was bottomed out at 0.006 and is now trading over 1 cent, an AI stock that has a lot of different devices. They have robotic security guards, robotic dogs, and many other products that are very much needed for the security and AI industry. So definitely a company that has very good solutions, and they definitely have problems with their revenues compared to their operational costs, but their products are very good. Really believe in their products, and that is why I continue to cover this company. 13 days ago, I called this one bottomed out at 0.006 right here. Ticker AITX, Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions. I have been covering this stock for a long time. Haven't really covered them in a while, but they did have some exciting news come out. This one has been really bottomed out around 0.006. As of right now, it is trading at 0.013. So actually has doubled since I called that one out, up 20% today. This one went up well over 50%. With 330 million plus volume earlier in the week, and yesterday it did have a correction, actually went down 20%, but guess what? The pullback didn't even matter because now it has already regained that 20% with some good sales news that with their Rosa devices that I am about to discuss. Definitely one that has a lot of momentum, a lot more eyes on it, already has 70 million volume, and it's only, not even 1 p.m. yet. So definitely has a lot more eyes on it, a lot of momentum, and volume is continuously increasing. They just had a big series, which is a 10-episode series that just premiered on Fox with over 13 plus different celebrities. Ronda Rousey actually posted a picture with their robotic dog receiving over 150,000 likes. Keep in mind, she has around 20 million followers. And this show, millions of people are watching this show. So this is definitely one that, has a lot of potential. AITX's subsidiary, Robotic Assistance Devices, RAD, receives multiple Rosa order from Epic Security Works. Here on the OTC Pink Current, AITX, a global leader in AI-driven security and productivity solutions, along with its wholly owned subsidiary, Robotic Assistant Devices Inc. RAD announced that it received a order for 7 Rosa security robots. This order is being facilitated through Epic Security Works, a RAD authorized dealer located in California, although not named due to confidentiality agreements. The company has indicated that the end user is a large retail shopping facility in Northern California. This client has recently experienced an increase in after-hours trespassing, loitering, and troublesome threats to employee and guest safety. Utilizing the Rad Rosa devices, we can offer the client a very cost-effective and active solution, said Justin Fraser, Director of Systems at Epic Security Works. The Rosas will be addressing the nagging issue of illegal overnight parking and vagrancy throughout the shopping center property. With Rad's help, we've customized an innovative 24-hour solutions by decreasing the reliance on manpower and leaning more into Rad's available technology. Guys, keep in mind, physical security guards are outdated and should be replaced in the coming years. So this company is here, and that is exactly one of the things they're doing. Also, they are involved in a lot of other projects as well. So this is Epic Security Works' third order placed with Rad since signing as an authorized dealer in December of 2021, accounting for a total of 17 devices. Guys, keep in mind, a lot of their orders are repeat orders. That is very good to see. That's it for the video. I actually had a few more stocks I wanted to cover, but I ran out of time. I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes or something like that. Definitely smash the like button. If you did make it this far in the video, you're a legend. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate the support I've been getting on my videos. Definitely comment, like the video and stuff to help the algorithm out. And I will see you guys on the next video.